Hello, and this is going to be the new addition to the family. I did have, I have at the moment a Deepcool LT720. It's really good, but every 2 years I tend to change the AIOs. Don't ask me why, I just tend to do. I know that the shelf life is normally something like 3 or 4 years, but I tend to do it every 2 years. I did want to go to the Deepcool Mystique with the screen. Got it. Everything seemed to be good with it. Didn't like the fact that you couldn't change the pump speed. It's locked to 100%. Most people, that's probably not a problem, but in a quiet PC, in a quiet room at the night time, when all your fans are really just slowing down because you don't need to use them for whatever reason, you can hear the pump because it's running its little legs off. Deepcool said that they've locked it because they wanted to try and stop people from messing about with it. So if that's the way they're going to go forward with all their AIOs, and it's no good for me. Unless they can make a pump that's 100% and silent. At this moment in time, no. So anyway, going with the Ryzen 9800 X3D, which should be next week, or this week even, with luck. But I wanted to get the AIO in place before that thing actually lands. I was a bit stumped as which one to actually end going for, because they're so overpriced, Corsair and stuff like that. To me, their heyday was years ago. They're just really expensive now for what they are, and I just don't think they're worth it. It's been tricky trying to find one. Obviously, there's Lian Li as well, but just some of the things where if you're going to go with them, you tend to have to do your whole fan business to go with it as well. Which, after buying the Fantex fans, I'm in no rush to swap them out because they've been really good, and I'm still rocking them now as well. So I had a look, and this one's just turned up recently. I've not had anything from Thermalright before. From what I'm seeing, for cost and for what you actually get, people are actually quite surprised. And I think it was Games Nexus was doing a report on it where they didn't actually figure out, or they were doing a report on other companies saying that they can't figure out how the company's actually making money. Now, it might be they have their ways of making money, or it could just be the fact that they're trying to get themselves some recognition and get themselves on the board. So even if they are just literally making just a couple of bucks per item that they sell, they're actually getting onto the market, and they're getting a market share, and the name obviously getting recognition, and then you start making your money. It might be that they're going down that path. I don't know. But anyway, so the reviews of this came in, and the reviews have been good. So I went with this one. This is the Elite Vision, very reasonably priced for what the actual thing is. Comes with the screen as well. There is software that you download from the website. There's a lot of Chinese ones, and then in the bottom corner is English. As far as I'm aware, it's the kind of standard practice thing where you can show your specs. You can put on things like GIFs, details of your PC, temperatures, all that kind of thing. All that's the norm, really. So that's the kind of stuff that you can do with it. And obviously, like I say, your GIFs with all your silly things and stuff. It's just the simple instructions. It's all the standard affair. Fixtures and fittings. This is for your AM4, AM5, and obviously your Intel as well. Again, all the bog standard stuff that you have to do. And as for the AIO, these aren't a concern to me because I'm going to put my Fantex ones on here, so everything's all matching. Trying to remember off the top of my head now, these are 2100 RPM and about 27, 28 decibels. I think the airflow is something like 69, and I think the static pressure is something like 2.8. That's really good. That's really, really good. And they do have a bit of RGB just on these corner bits, and that's it really. So they kind of remind me of like the Gentle Typhoon kind of fans actually. But yeah, that's for stats wise, that's really good fans. I won't be using them, even though these for rad are probably going to be better. The Fantex ones that I use, I think they're rated like something like about 65 on the airflow, and I think they're like somewhere between 2.6 and 2.8 maybe on the static pressure. I can't remember now off the top of my head. But these are going to be slightly better, but and they might even be slightly quieter as well. I'm not too sure, but like I say, I don't ramp my fans up anyway. My system's good for temperatures, so it's not like I'm going to be bothered by sound with either of them. But I will say that obviously that's good that they get these kind of fans that come with them. The only thing which some people won't like is the fact that they have a proprietary connection, which helps you obviously daisy chain. There's a few manufacturers do that. Again, won't bother me. They're all coming off anyway, but it's just to make you aware that they do have their own special connection on that side. But obviously, when it comes to the fittings at the end, it's the same thing. It's your 3-pin RGB, and then your 4-pin power as well, and your daisy chain thing there as well. So that's the standard affair on that side. It's just up here, these have their own special connectors and such, but there's a lot of companies doing that now, which feeds through here. This clip can take off, so I'll just obviously take this out of here, and it gives you 2 clips for the tubing, which is nice because most companies tend to just give you 1. And then down here, they do save a little bit of money because there's no thermal paste on that, but that's fine because I've got that Arctic Silver 6, big tube of that. So yeah, and obviously don't make the silly mistake that some people do of leave this thing on. Not good. So yeah, so they haven't got like a plastic cover on there, they haven't got any thermal paste, so they're saving a little bit on there. That's probably one of the reasons why they can keep the price down again. You can rotate it. This bit does light up on the side. And on there. And with the screen, there's a screen peel on there to come off. And you can rotate the screen as well with the software and things. You can't really see it the best at the moment. You're going to have to wait until I actually put it into the machine for that. And so yeah, nothing drastically different from anything else. But like I say, as far as I'm aware, from what I asked somebody online, you can change the pump speed in this one, and the pump is meant to be really pretty good as well. So we'll soon see about that. And the screen's really nice as well from what I've seen in videos. So I'm looking forward to putting this one in and seeing what kind of results you get. Like I say, it would have been another deep cool in the machine, but after that thing with the pump, it's not to be. And we'll just see how this new company that's, well, I mean, I think they've been around for a while, but certainly grabbing some headlines now. See how this works out. Don't think there's anything else in the back. And oh yeah, there's the, of course, yeah, I was right, 2.8 and 69.27, and it's 21.50 for the RPM. Yeah. There's your sockets it'll take as well. Right. Anyway, so the next one will be when this thing's inside there, and we'll see how it goes. Okay, bye.